At the CTA, safety and reliability are top priorities. In addition to periodic inspections and maintenance work that is done to keep each train car in good working shape, cars and their onboard systems are thoroughly checked for function and passenger comfort before they go into service. In this behind-the-scenes video, we'll explain the inspections, repairs, and troubleshooting measures we take to keep you safe and our fleet rolling.
My name is Devin Wilkes. I'm a Rail Maintenance Manager 1, and what I do is annual inspections on 2,600 cars.
My name is Arthur Scales Sr. My title is RTO.
Before train operators leave the terminal, they perform a series of pre-checks on their train before departing, including walking the train to look for issues inside or outside each car, including any issues with signs, lights, doors, temperature, cleanliness, or vandalism.
If I'm a rail operator and I'm starting my shift, I will go to my head car and I will key up my rail car and look at what are my safety things. I would check my windshield wipers. I would make certain that my headlights are working. I would check my exterior lights along the side to make certain that they are illuminating and going out. I will cycle my doors from this car to make certain that all the doors and the consoles are opening and closing on both the cab side, the non-cab side. Our fleet started in 1981, which make that car 37 years old today. And although we try to do a lot of things to keep these trains running, to keep the doors operating properly, imagine if you had a car that was 37 years old.
On each car, we have 2 PIUs, passenger intercom units. If a rider gets on a hot car in the summertime or a cold car in the wintertime, all you have to do is go and punch that button, and I will take care of that problem. If I come back there and I can't get heat in that car, I'm going to evacuate that car so nobody will get on that car.
An operator would do is calling control and reporting this as a defect, and at the next opportunity to pull this car off the road, that's what we're going to do, bring it in the shop and inspect it and make it safe for our guests. In addition to the things that we do when the cars come into the shop, rail engineering determine what type of overhauls we need to do based on trends that we see, based on wear and tear of the vehicles. For example, we change out the wheel assemblies probably every 6 months because the wheel constantly grind down as they're riding on a running rail. And so wheel assemblies are changed out. We look at the control groups and see that if the switches are defective, if the wiring inside of the group are constantly burning and decaying, we do an overhaul to maintain the safety and efficiency of these fleets. What we do on these cars is what's called periodic inspections and annual inspections. And an annual inspection is more of a surgical procedure where we are dropping trucks, we are looking in between things that you just can't see on a normal basis. We take 8 hours to look at one car to make certain that it is safe, it is replenished, and it can go out for service. The number one thing that CTA tries to implement and instill in everyone that works here is safety. We take safety to the highest level at CTA. We will never, ever release a car that we know that is unsafe for our customers.
Our trains travel about 230,000 miles, about 7 times the circumference of the Earth at its equator, on a typical weekday year-round, and the talented and well-trained people in yards, shops, terminals, and who operate service are why this is possible, even with some of our cars nearing 40 years of age. In addition to the continual work we do to prevent and mitigate delays and innovate new strategies to keep our trains rolling, we're also making historic investments in the system, including replacing old rail cars with new ones. We've also added the recent 5000 series, which replaced nearly half our fleet, and a new 7000 series is expected to begin arriving in 2020.